So just about set now. And pitching in this game, Tyler Glasnow.
Yeah, very respectable numbers last year. A sub 350 ERA. And, you know, guys like that, you may think, well, they're elite pitchers that are pitching sub 2s. They're dominating. But when you can have that kind of consistency, you know you have a chance to win the ball game every time he takes the mound. So, you know, good season last year. Opportunity for him to go out there and repeat it this year, possibly even improve. But I tell you what, if this guy's pitching for me and I'm playing in the outfield, I'm loving every minute of it.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, you've got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with a number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
And now Kerry Carpenter. There's a swing and a drive. That one's carrying. Forget it. He sends a rocket to left. His first homer of the year, and they grab the lead. It's 1-0.
He's bringing the thunder in a rainstorm. How in the world did he manage to hit that pitch out? Always scary for a pitcher when a guy can take a fastball down the middle and hit it to the opposite field. No holes in a swing like that, and that time that ball was hit hard.
Base is empty with 2 away. Now the left fielder, Riley Green. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. In the air to left center, Hernandez sizes this one up, makes the catch, inning over. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. It's now 1-0. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here in L.A. and pitching here today, Tarik Skubal. Singy, he's a guy that can rack up a lot of strikeouts.
Well, this guy had a bunch of wins last year, and I'll tell you what, as a position player, when you've got a pitcher that's going to go out there, take the ball, and put you in a position to win, for whatever reasons, you're relaxed, you enjoy playing behind him, but you also are able to score for a guy like that, and that's who he was for his team last year, and I'm sure they're hoping they get more of the same this season.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Next pitch misses way outside. On the ground. Torkelson steps on the bag. 1 up, 1 down. And here's the opening day lineup for the reigning World Series champion Dodgers. What a run of success it's been in L.A., Chris.
Yeah, 12 straight years in the postseason, Boog, for a franchise that had previously never been in the postseason, even 3 years in a row. And they've won the NL West 11 of those 12 years. At this point, the expectation for the Dodgers is the same every year, a World Series title.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish.
You gotta live it up. Yes, my red tie with your red dress.
Swings through that one.
Good fastball going early until they show they can make some good contact. You keep on throwing the pitch.
And that one is in for a strike at 95. 0-2. And a breaking ball misses outside. 2 outs, base is empty. Towards first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Down in order. Still behind by a count of 1-0. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Gleyber Torres. Swings through that one for strike one. Glasnow, an all-star a season ago. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, and he works in a 2-seamer. That one outside, and 1-1. Carl Dixon doing the umpiring behind the plate.
And Boog, I'm not sure if it's because he sort of sets up higher than most, but one thing to be aware of with Dixon is the high strike.
Nope.
Not usually a big deal because most players are swinging at pitches up there, but we may see some surprise looks from hitters from time to time because that's just so unusual. Well, when those hitters count, sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Man, it's so tough to adjust and catch up to a good fastball inside when all you're getting throughout an entire at-bat are pitches away. You're telling yourself, just let the ball travel so you can protect that outside corner of the plate. Then you get completely tied up. That right there was a great pitch for the punch-out.
Now a chance for Spencer Torkelson.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Foul ball there. And it is 2-1. Fly ball to right. Pajes pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. And now the DH, Colt Keith. Swing and a miss, strike one.
They can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
And it's 1-1. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Freeman makes the play, and that'll do it. Back here at Dodger Stadium, bottom half of inning number 2. Muncy digs in. That one fouled off. One thing with Max Muncy, and it'll be interesting to see what he throws here. He hammers the fastball. Here's the 0-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one.
With that kind of velocity and elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Hernandez went deep in his most recent game. That one's in there, and it's 0-2.
0-2 is the count.
And there's a ball. Fights that one away, still 1-2. 1 out, base is empty. In the dirt, and the count is 2-2. Swings and misses, and there's 2 away.
Well, that's such a critical pitch in terms of execution right there. The pitcher has to finish it. Otherwise, probably gets hit pretty hard. If you leave that out over the plate or you don't get it down enough, quickly turns into something that gets smoked. But if you can place it where he did, it's a really deceptive pitch.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Pitch misses, and that is ball 1. That one missed.
2-2 to count.
And it remains 2-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that one is lifted in the air. Carpenter makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. And we're back onto the 3rd inning. Here's the catcher, Jake Rogers. Glasnow back to work. And there's a strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad yet, but the field's not going to be able to hold up if the rain gets any worse than this. So keep an eye on the pitcher's mound as well, and the rest of the infield start to puddle up a little bit.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it, on to first. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout.
That's that classic wipeout slider below the zone right there. Just nasty. Looks like a fastball thigh high that you got to protect the zone, and then it's just that late break that fools you and kind of makes you look silly.
And the batter now, Andy Ibanez. Up the middle, and that one finds its way through. And now the lineup turns over with 1 away. Zach McKinstry up now for the Tigers. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. That one's in there, 0-1.
So here's an interesting note on Glasnow. He's been known to look at photos of people he doesn't like before it starts. It's a way for him to kind of get angry, and then he carries that anger out to the mound to help him pitch. Sounds like a good strategy to me, but I wonder who he's looking at.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And the runner holds.
Quick 3-pitch strikeout, and you look at the sequence. The plan was clearly to work him inside. Didn't want to let him get his arms extended, make him a little bit uncomfortable in there, and he ended up overmatching him in the process. That's one you have to take note of as a hitter for next time you come to the plate.
He was late there, strike 1.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
1 ball.
Ibanez off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. Welcome back. Here's a look at this team's early season projection.
Right fielder, Andy Ibanez.
Fought off foul. Paz measures 6 feet even, 24 years old, and he was born in Cuba. Into the outfield, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Tommy Edman at the plate. That misses, and it's 1-0.
1-0.
Right through there for a strike. Tying run is at first here on opening day. Next offering misses down and away.
1 strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Green sizing this one up. He's got it, and there's 1 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Man at first, 1 away. Fouled off. He was late. Got him swinging.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
And here's Freddie Freeman. There's a strike. Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
On the ground to the left. Tosses across to first, and the inning is over. So they can't do anything with the leadoff single there. 3 innings. Back here at Chavez Ravine, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Kerry Carpenter. Swing and a miss, 98 on the gun.
0-1.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
I think he was sitting on speed there.
That one not close.
2 strikes.
1-2 the count.
Ball! That pitch is out.
There's another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Man, that slider bearing in on your hands like that, it's just so tough to fight off. It's kind of like a cutter. It just can eat you off, saw you off. Tell you what, hitters have nightmares about that pitch. Perfectly executed out there on the mound.
Here's Riley Green. And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Off the plate, outside. And that's ball 1.
Here's a fun fact. Dodger Stadium was also the home of the Los Angeles Angels for 4 years in the 1960s while they waited for Anaheim Stadium to be built. When the Angels were playing games at home, instead of Dodger Stadium, they called it Chavez Ravine Stadium.
Liner, and that should be extra bases. And that's going to kick into the corner. Makes the turn and heads for second. And that's a double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
1 out, runner at second. Gleyber Torres up to the plate. Went down on strikes his first time through. That's down and in. A slider missed. Runner at second here, 1 gone. Line drive. And a base hit right there. And that's good enough to hold the lead runner at third. Runners now at the corners.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers. Right side. Fires to second for 1. Double play. What a quick killing to end the inning. No runs, 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Tigers 1 and the Dodgers nothing. Bottom of the 4th, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Mookie Betts. That just misses, and that's ball 1.
You know, these Dodgers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Next offering is in for a strike. And that's in the dirt.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That misses the zone, and the count's full.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
Line to left. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 away. Here's Shohei Ohtani. First pitch misses.
So back in 2023, Shohei hit a home run, stole a base, and had a scoreless pitching outing in the same game. You'll never guess the last person to do it.
Pablo Sandoval.
Oh, you're good.
I feel like I've heard that one before.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Here comes Max Muncy. Now he breaks his bat. No throw. He's safe at first.
Now batting, left fielder, Teoscar.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. And ball 1.
Ball 1, no strikes.
And a foul ball. Muncy, the runner at first with 2 gone. Next offering misses. 2-1. Fastball for a strike. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. 1 left for LA. They're down 1-0. Welcome back.
Leading
Quite
off
a
for
pitcher's
Detroit,
duel so
the
far. Here's how the
designated
starters
hitter,
have performed up to this point. Hit in the air, left field. Makes the catch. 1 away.
Now
And
batting,
next to hit for Detroit,
catcher,
Jake Rogers. He's 0 for 1. Late on that fastball.
Well, you got to find a way to
0-1
catch
for
up to
count.
that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
Whips it to first. Gets the catcher by a step.
Well, Boo, we talked about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Ibanez now in the box. Comes up empty
0-1.
with a swing there. Ball 1 there.
1-1.
Missed
2 balls,
inside
1
with the
strike.
curve. 2 down, nobody on. Here on opening day. Two now. To the right side, Freeman. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Tigers fail to make any noise, but they lead it 1-0. Back here in LA, now it's going to be Will Smith.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
That clips the zone, and that's strike 1. And that's in for a strike.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here.
And a swing and a miss, down on strikes. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
Came after with the fastball on 0-2, and that's a pretty good demonstration of what power pitching is all about. He's got the stuff, obviously, and right there he used it to put his opponent away without needing to waste any pitches.
And up next for Los Angeles, Andy Pajes delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. So the Dodgers are going to have to try and come from behind and try and get that offense going. 1 down, base is empty. On the ground, out to short. Throw on to Torkelson, and that quickly 2 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Tommy Edman.
Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. Fly to left his first time. And that's outside.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. And the count is 2-0. And a ground ball to first. The flip to the pitcher covering. And they get Edman for the out. And the Dodgers are set down in order. Dodgers go down quietly. They still trail 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Zach McKinstry. Glass now back to work. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
That's off the mark, and now it's even 1-1. The shortstop takes the ball.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
That's outside. 3-1 now.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Down to 3-2.
That's a good at-bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Parker Meadows.
Counts 1-0.
And that's outside.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
On the ground, could be 2. The throw to second is offline.
Well, opening day is an exciting one for everyone on the field, but there's some nerves involved, and if you haven't had a chance to settle into the season quite yet, the quality of play can sometimes be just a little sloppy, and I'm sure making an error right out of the gates isn't the best feeling to start the year. He's got to turn the page quickly.
So up next, Kerry Carpenter. He's produced the only run of the game with his solo shot earlier.
Yeah, the pitching's been outstanding in this one, so that home run has really been the only big sign of life from either offense.
Got it started a little too early. Strike one. And that one upstairs, ball one. Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Kirby Yates looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Vesia getting cranked up as well. McKinstry, the lead runner at second. Meadows at first with no outs. Missed inside with the curve. High fly ball down the left field line. That's back. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double. A run comes in on the play.
Well, everyone is thinking, Ed, would the runner have scored from first if the ball stayed in the park? We'll never know, but they do get a run across with a chance to do more damage in the inning.
Here comes Kirby Yates on the pitch here.
And never an easy situation coming in with runners at second and third. He's got a base to work with, so he doesn't have to be perfect, but he does have to make some quality pitches.
And now it's going to be Riley Green. Throws to first in time. That's out number one, and a run comes in to score.
Well, you're definitely looking to do more with that opportunity at the plate. 2 runners in scoring position, but at least he puts the ball in play. They bring across 1 run. Still one out there to pick up.
Good take by Torres. Yates, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts in a tough spot like this. That is a big-time benefit. Swing and a foul out of play. Here's a 1-1. Lifted in the air, right center field. Edman going after it. He's got it. Runner tagging and heading for home. That's a sacrifice fly as he comes across, and they lead by 4.
Now batting, the first
Here comes
baseman,
Torque to the
Mr.
plate.
Torkelson.
As a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
2 outs. Just missed.
Ball 1.
Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Struck him out swinging. Throw on to Freeman, and that is that. 3 runs, 1 hit, a couple of errors, no one left. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. Tigers 4 and the Dodgers nothing. Back here at Dodger Stadium, Miguel Rojas at the plate.
Second baseman, Miguel
They've got a
Rojas.
potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1. Rojas in his 11th season, 36 years old, and he was born in Venezuela.
0-2 is the count.
And that's
Ball,
off
that's inside.
the inside edge. Now 1-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter,
batting,
and I'm sure
the
that's
first
going to sit
baseman,
on him for a little while. You
Freeman.
want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Freeman stands in now and watches strike 1. The Tigers leading by 4 here in the bottom of the 6th. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
He's out.
Handles, throws to first, 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Mookie Betts.
Here's Mookie now. Both 2 in this one. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Oh, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Hauls it in to end the inning. Nothing. And we're back.
Leading
Now
off
it's
for
the
Detroit,
DH.
the
Colt
designated
Keith.
hitter, Colt Keith.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Yates, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, and he works in a slider. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
One
It
ball,
might be
one strike.
time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
And a 1-1. And there's a foul ball.
Ball 2.
And that's
Okay.
outside. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. we'll see another payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Kirby Yates with the strikeout.
Some kind of weird pitch and a weird swing on that strikeout. It's just a slider that caught a lot of the plate. I'd say a very hittable location. But in the box, I think he just gave up on it way too early. And by the time he realized it was dropping into the zone, he just fires off a really poor swing.
Rogers, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
One ball.
That missed by a lot. Now 1-2.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, that splitter out of the hand, it just sort of jumps on you, and your interpretation is, here comes a fastball again. Well, it never really reaches because the bottom falls out of it and you swing over the top, and that's why they call it a split finger fastball, because it looks like a four-seamer.
Ibanez at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
I wouldn't say the game's close right now, but it's not out of reach either. I mean, these guys really need to put up a 0 on the board just to maintain a little hope.
The 0-2. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
Designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
Just missed.
You know, these Dodgers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
And that misses. And that's ball 2.
And on the mound, you know, confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game. In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
That one to first. Torkelson. The flip to the pitcher covering. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. Muncy in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
2-0 count to a guy with this much pop at the dish. You better expect him to be turning on something. It's going to either get hit hard to the pull side or the fans better look out in the stands.
You're getting a taste right here of what Max Muncy does. Has a really good eye of the strike zone. And a foul ball. See ya. Strikes him out for the 2nd time today.
Well, I think he was waiting on the changeup right there, and he got it. It just drifted too far in on him. I think that pitch is just a little more out over the plate. Probably squares it up, but instead, he's going to have to go take a seat.
2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Late on that fastball.
So impressive how the velo is still there even this deep into the outing.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Goes down looking. Dodgers down in order. They trail it here 4-0. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Alex Vesia.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
The shortstop takes the ball.
1-1.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2. And that's downstairs and outside. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
Oh, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me, it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your 2-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss, as you did right there.
And he deals. Gets him to chase after that one.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge, just changing planes, and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 1-2. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Next pitch is outside. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
3rd time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
0-2.
And ring him up, says Carl Dixon. That's a strikeout. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Jason Foley.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
That misses the zone, and the count is 1-1. Just missed. That one misses. Ball 3.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Out to short. Throw on to Torkelson. 1 gone to the bottom of the 8th.
Now batting.
Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And that one is inside ball 1.
A lot of pitchers have caught on to how good he is hitting the first pitch. Smart to avoid the zone right there.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Fights that one away, still 1-2. The Dodgers down by 4 here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. This one high in the air to left center. Meadows flying after this one and puts the squeeze on that one. That's out number 2.
Now batting, center
Edman
fielder.
stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Pulls that one foul. This one in the air center field. Green going after it. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Anthony Banda. He's making his second appearance of the season. Swing and a pop-off in foul ground.
Anthony Banda.
Muncy makes the catch for the out. 1 up, 1 down. Gleyber Torres up to hit. Not even close there. 1-0. The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Clayton Kershaw, the veteran southpaw, is getting ready to come on if needed. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Reaching for it, makes the catch. So digging in, Spencer Torkelson. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. And it's 0-1. And there's a ball. Swings and misses. Going to count 1 and 2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And all set for the bottom of the 9th. Here's the second baseman, Miguel Rojas. And first offering is fouled off. Foley measures 6 feet 4 inches. He features a sinker, a slider, a 4-seamer, and he works in a changeup. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
That's outside. And a count 2-1. Fastball for a strike.
2-2 to count.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
That's foul.
That one ripped. And that gets down into the gap. Lead runner around second. Coming home. He will score. It's 4-1.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ballgame.
Mookie Betts will make his way to the plate. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1. Swing and a ball driven out to center. That's got a chance. Going, gone. And this place is rocking. It's 4-3. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. He throws a pretty hard slider, but when it doesn't break, it's just like a good fastball to hit. And right there, eyes got big, hit that ball really hard, and now he's getting high fives in the dugout.
And next is the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. And here comes the Tigers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Jason Foley done for the day.
Pitching for Detroit, number 87, Tyler Fulton.
And that is out of play. Looking to get the tying run on base. Got the bat going too soon and strike 2.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Not close with that one. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Swings and misses, struck him out. Here's Muncy to hit. 1 for 3. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Trying to close out a 1-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. And a swing and a miss. The hat trick. And 2 away now. Here's the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. First pitch misses. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. The Dodgers down to their final strike. That misses the zone, and the count is even 2-2. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th.
Big pitch coming right here. Last thing he wants to do.
Got him, and that's the ball game.
It's always nice to grab the opener of a series. You come into a new ballpark, and just sometimes things aren't as comfortable as what you've been used to. The mound doesn't look straight. The background isn't what you like, but they didn't let any of those things distract them. In fact, they looked like they were playing a home game. Excellent job to set the tone for this series.
4-3, our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.